What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel on A Talk with Quay. I need to tell y'all about the time that I had a mental breakdown. It was terrible, but let's go ahead and get into it. So a few years ago, I was in school for criminal justice and I had an internship with a police department. And the officer that was in charge of my internship, of course, we was in contact because of the scheduling and things like that. So one time I was just getting off from work. I was so frustrated. I had a lot going on. And I just started to have a breakdown. And I accidentally called this man. I accidentally called him and left a voicemail on his phone. I was crying. I was screaming. I was just talking to myself. And it wasn't pretty. So I had this breakdown. I accidentally butt down him or pocket down him or whatever. And oh my God, the voicemail that I left on his phone was probably about 3 to 5 minutes long. That's I was so embarrassed. I did not want to go back to this police department because I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna think I'm crazy. They're gonna think I'm not qualified, that I'm not stable enough for this position. It was a terrible part of my life. So like I said, it was very embarrassing. The next day, the officer called me, and of course I was too embarrassed to answer. I didn't want to talk to him anymore. I didn't even want to show my face at the precinct anymore. And at the time, my internship was coming to an end, so I just let my internship come to an end and never renewed the internship and never tried to even work at this police department because I was just like, at this point, mind you, I had just gotten in the car, so I was banging on the steering wheel. I was screaming that I hated myself and how I don't want to be alive and how I'm never good enough for anything. Nothing happened in particular. I just literally, I was suffering from depression and I just would have these breakdowns. I was always going to work or doing something extracurricular at school. As well as my internship, I was always doing something busy to try to keep myself occupied. And on the days or the times that I wasn't occupied, I would definitely feel that I'm at my lowest, and I just would feel that void that I was feeling by always doing something at work or school. I would definitely feel my true feelings when I would get home, or at least I would feel my depression when I would leave from around people. It's so much easier for people outside looking in to just say, oh, well, I get that you feel like you struggle with mental health, but everything is going to be okay once you just let it go. But once you get yourself into embarrassing situations like that, to where you feel like you can't show your face around a certain environment, even at work, school, whatever, it's like the little things like that just make you feel like you can't keep pushing, or like you need to just quit that altogether and just do something different. If you can relate to this video, go ahead and give me a like, give me a comment, tell me a time that you had a mental or emotional breakdown that was just at the wrong time, and subscribe to my channel for more content.